Do you wish to be like Gojo? Then have super creative, genius ideas. Create your own hollow purple by fusing two even opposite concepts, like horror and comedy, or sports and romance. And to avoid abominations, follow these tips. Firstly, concentrate on how both paths lead to the goal. Then find common elements. After, intertwine the paths by using the overlapping areas, like in both sports and romance. People wish to win something. It often happens by accomplishing grand feats. So for Fiona, winning the tournament with an outstanding performance also means winning Twilight's heart. Fiona wishes to get physical with Loid not only on the court, but also in bed. But to do that, secondly, be a master of each concept. The same way Gojo mastered attraction, blue and repulsion, red. You must deeply understand the underlying mechanisms of both, like sports, manga and anime hyping up the competition to increase tension, such as bets 120 versus 1.3.
We were training in mountains for months.
Also trash talk to make winning even sweeter.
You guys tourists, who got lost. Game, you poor fool. What's about to happen will be a slaughter.
That is why when Fiona annihilated them, it felt so satisfying, and it is extra with Burlick Brothers, due to the escalation of power, scale and bizarreness, such as having everything goes rule, which gives the X Factor room for so many gimmicks, in order to spice up the competition. It also makes matches more dangerous. Loid's reaction to seeing the Burlick Brothers says it all.
What was that you said, Nephalia? A risk-free way?
Of course. Adding even world-ending stakes, if you lose in a game, is just a part of the program. Be it a children's card game or tennis. Meanwhile, romance has a lot of signals to the other person, and romantic fantasies, people even living in their own reality. For instance, can you guess what your wants? Also Fiona registering her and Loid as a wife and husband team. Fiona definitely lives out her dream. Especially with that hand touching, so dirty. On your mark, get set, simp. Because Fiona daydreams a lot about being together with Twilight. Although, who does not have a crush on him? For Loid it might be just admitting her competency, but for Fiona it fed her fantasies, so he
praised me.
Moment gave
Senpai noticed me
vibes. No wonder that this attachment opens up a path for jealousy, even very violent outbursts, like Fiona being super jealous that you're has somewhat awakened Loid's heart, or you're contemplating killing Fiona, due to being afraid that Fiona will take Loid. Of course, these heightened emotions are not limited to jealousy.
Did you really need to hit them with every single smash?
My hand slipped.
In this case, Fiona was hiding her true intentions, feelings like dear would.
It is not like I beat them up for bad-mouthing you or anything, Baka.
Thirdly, the payoff must be the synthesis of established elements, highlighting each other. Similarly, how you can see stars only at night. The synthesis might also create even something new, such as Gojo making majestic hollow purple. On with the climax of the tournament in the final, by both spies being challenged like never before, forces Twilight to rise to the occasion.
I am not going to lose to dumb gimmicks like this. Watch my back, Nephalia.
And it in return climaxes Fiona's romantic feelings, so she simps for Loid even more than before. Fourthly, we can also learn from Gojo his reverse technique. By knowing what people expect, we can subvert it, especially with seemingly dumb, but hiddenly genius idea, such as to have a date in an underground tennis tournament, with a heist movie-worthy setup, and world peace on the line. It does not sound romantic at all, until you consider the misattribution of arousal. There was an experiment, where an attractive woman waited at the end of a bridge that was either a suspension bridge that would induce fear, or a sturdy bridge that would not induce fear. Men were tested about the woman's attractiveness, Immediately after they crossed a bridge, the suspension bridge group rated the woman significantly higher, due to wrongly assuming that the woman made their hearts beat faster, although in reality it was the suspension bridge. In hindsight, it also explains why the first date of Loid and Yor was so explosively genius. So create your own hollow purple, and share in the comment section your idea. And if you want to see my most genius idea, then watch this video.